Kolarevic right there. I love that. This guy is going to impress a lot of people this year. And Nick Henrich, too. People are going to see why he was so highly ranked this year as well. But yeah, Kolarevic, he's going to be that guy that takes over for Will Honus. And we saw him this spring have a great spring. And, he's a headhunter. I've seen Nick Henrich play a lot of football over his high school career and college, and he's a headhunter too. And I give the edge to Kolarevic to be the starter, and then Henrich, trading series with him throughout the game.
Bobby V is asking about the offensive line targets and how that shapes up for 22.
Well, there's a lot of offers out on the board. Obviously, Gunnar Gatula is already committed in that 2022 class. So, we'll see how that progresses. But, it's always nice to have early commit like that can be that recruiter now that goes out there and hits up all those kids that have offers on that Nebraska offer list and hit them up on social media and get to know them and talk them into, why Nebraska is the place that they should come. So, yeah, we'll know a lot more on that. I mean, because right now we're still like only halfway done with the 2021 class. So, we'll see. We'll see.
James Mons III is a cornerback out of Florida who's chosen IU, and Alex is just wondering about your thoughts about him choosing Indiana over Nebraska.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised about that too, because I thought he really liked it here, but you know what, 17, 18-year-old kid, and it's all about relationships, and something that, clicked there with Indiana is probably a better fit for him. So, you can't fault anybody for that. These kids, you've seen it so many times, that might not be his final decision. It's still a long way to go until December signing day. So, yeah, we'll see.
David, I know that you've been watching Nebraska football from the 90s, and that's fun to watch. And, of course, they were in their heyday. But at the same time, you got to be careful in trying to relive the past, especially since offensive football has just progressed way past that. So there is a place for a fullback on a football field still in certain situations, but not every play, I don't think.
Hey, Andy Janovich, man, he's still he's making money still in the NFL. He's out of that Sam Foltz class. So yeah, I mean, Nebraska did have a fullback rocking there for a while. That was under Coach Riley, but yeah. But I agree. Fullback Nebraska was always kind of known as fullback U when you think about the Tom Rathmans and the Corey Schlesingers, and you just go on and on and on. But yeah, I mean, that was always. You needed that hammer there if you were running the option. That fullback was a very, very valuable position, and Nebraska excelled at that more than anybody I think ever in history has.
And I'm the guy that would love to see, and this just doesn't happen because it becomes a copycat league of sorts. But I like to see a variety. I would love to see all styles of offense be represented, but it seems like almost every school in the nation, and I know that there are intricacies that are different and matchups and different things that offensive coordinators bring to the table, but it seems like almost everybody's running the same offense now, and it just gets a little monotonous and a little bit stale. I would love to see somebody run a true pro style and then see some true triple options, which we still do with Navy, with the military academies, and it used to be Georgia Tech, but they've even converted, and then see some read option and see at the spread that we see everybody do now. Like when that first came out, I'm thinking like, I know Urban Meyer was one of the forerunners of running that, and Utah was doing that. Yeah. Like it was interesting then, but like everybody, like it seems almost every play is one back in the backfield, quarterback's in the spread, he's sticking that ball in the running back's belly, making that either it's just for show or he's running through his options and they're running the read option and the RPO, and it just, I would love to see some some different offensive play.
Hey, I mean, we've seen it. I mean, very limited, but we have seen Coach Frost throw that I formation out there a couple of times. And when that does happen, the stadium just erupts. I'll let you know. I mean, everybody's like, yeah!